What up? Back again, speaking my mind. This time, it's about feeling like you're not skilled and how you can potentially sit down and evaluate yourself and your life and your experiences and where you're at today and better understand maybe not how you're unskilled, but where your skills may lie. And for me, being unemployed and struggling and finding a corporate job, I'm slowly starting to realize that sure, I might be unskilled when it comes to many of these jobs and these positions. I literally just did a take-home assignment for a interview in Microsoft Excel. Not skilled in that. I'm not very skilled in mathematics. I'm not very skilled in science and numbers and that sort of critical thinking when it comes to like number crunching. And it took me a while and I got a little frustrated, and it might result in me not getting that job, even though I probably could have put time and energy and effort into growing my skill set there. But I don't care about Microsoft Excel, and I don't care about sales to an extent, and I don't really care about many of the industries of these jobs that I've applied into. And I'm not much of a technical person, so I don't really care about technological advances, and I think what it boils down to in terms of finding fulfillment and enjoyment and presence in your life is understanding what you care about and how you can show that to yourself, to people around you, to the thing that you're very interested in. And if you can consistently on a day-to-day basis show yourself that you care about yourself, show the thing that you're interested in, if it's a career-wise, that you care about it, and show the people around you that you care, that's where you can find like fulfillment. And I think it's a lot easier to realize what you don't care about, and it's really hard to pull yourself away from something that you don't care about, even though it's serving you, because there are plenty of things, like a job is the most prominent example in my life right now, that can still serve you back without you really caring that much about it. And it can still take you to places you need to be. But at the end of the day, you're not showing that career, that job, that you care about it. You're not showing that you care about yourself by staying in the job or the career. You're not showing to other people that you care, because you can't fake it. That's probably the most frustrating thing for me, but it's also the most eye-opening thing, is like I've been in careers where I care about myself enough to want to succeed and do well, but I don't care enough about that specific thing for me to fake it and show that I care to the extent that's appropriate for me to succeed the way I want to succeed. And I know deep down that I care about shit. I care about my life. Like, I wouldn't have gotten sober and moved to a new city by myself and accepted jobs that were considered higher risk, with little to no upside and lack of stability. And I've just tried my best to take risks in my life and put myself in situations that show that I care about myself and my future and growth. And I get myself to go to the gym consistently, and I get myself to try my best just to care about myself. And if I can't put that emphasis of care into a career without feeling like I'm faking it, I can't succeed. That's what I'm starting to realize, and what is starting to open up in my brain a little bit, is success comes from the amount of care that you can show to yourself. You can show to the thing that you're driven towards and you're excited in, like a career, and you can show to other people, like your coworkers or your community or your family and loved ones and friends, that you care. So I don't know. I mean, watching college football right now, and I'm just thinking also like I love Virginia Tech football. I'm addicted to it, and as a fan and having Virginia Tech football experience some bumps the last several seasons, and this is the third year of a new head coach, Brent Pry. Like, I just want to see that he cares about the program, and I want to see that he cares about being successful and taking this program and this university to potentially a national championship stage. And I might not ever see Virginia Tech win a national championship in my lifetime at this rate, but like, anyone who's a big fan of anything. It could be a professional sports team. It could be, I don't know, like a local business that you go to every day and you want them to succeed and do well so they can be in your community for a long period of time and you can be a regular at their shop for a long period of time. You just want to see that they care. Like, and it's so contagious and it's so easy to see through. And I think it's easy to see when people are faking almost that they care. And it's not any fault towards that person. And I'm speaking to myself almost to try and give myself some slack and cut myself a break, because I've been in sales jobs where I don't care about the product. Like, I was a sober person selling cannabis for the last 8 to 10 months. I don't like cannabis. I don't care for cannabis. I don't care if people do it. And I was just struggling. There were like alleys and ways that I could have kind of placed it in my brain to show that I care, and I just couldn't get that through to me. And I've been in other roles also where I just didn't care to succeed and do things. So maybe it's a cop out. I'm struggling a little bit with it. But at the end of the day, like, I guess I'd rather fail a bunch of times trying to care about something, but failing in doing so, and resulting in that being removed from my life or taken from my life like a job, and just keep trying to find that thing that I care about. And right now, maybe it's like putting these videos out there and one person can like have this register to them. I don't know, but I think at the root of everything is just like trying to make sure that you're caring for yourself first, for a thing that might provide you stability and structure and a financial way in this life, that you care for the people around you, that you care for your community and your loved ones, and like trying to have that be at the forefront of your next venture. So I don't know. I think like human nature and innately everyone wants to have their career be something they care about. And so many people don't. And you can wire your brain in a way that regardless of what you're working towards career-wise and what you're doing, you can care about. Like, if I had 3 kids and a mortgage and I had to put them through school and had to make sure they were fed, I would probably show up to a job and I wouldn't give a shit if I cared about what I was selling as much. Like, it could be a product that I don't believe in, that I don't back in, but at the end of the day, the care that I have for my kids and their future far supersedes the care that I have for the thing that I'm selling. So you gotta like stack the levels, but to some extent, and especially right now where I am in my life and in my career, I think it's finding something that I can show my care for in terms of a career or a next step. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where my head's at. And shout out college football being on. Virginia Tech's on a bye week, so I'm just, I guess, having thoughts about, what I want from that program, and then also, having just gone through some interviews this week and trying to be more accepting of my current status in terms of being unemployed and struggling to find work and being super uncertain as to what I want out of my next job. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the things that I'm skilled at and the things that I potentially care about, and just trying to find ways to care every day. Like, care about yourself every day, care about something you're working towards every day, care about your community and your family and your friends and your loved ones every day. So it becomes very dark and very depressing if you lack a lot of care for all those facets of your life. And definitely have been there, definitely have been in situations where I wasn't caring for myself. I wasn't really caring for my career and the thing that was propelling me forward. Wasn't caring for friends or loved ones, and yeah, that's just where you're not waking up every day with a sense of purpose. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's making videos like these. I'm certainly like enjoying it and learning more about myself by like putting myself out there and making these videos. So maybe you gotta show that you care every day. And if you can do that to yourself, you can do that to your community, your family, your friends, and you can do that towards the thing that is quote unquote your career or your job, and you can feel good about it, then you can find it a little bit easier to be successful. That doesn't mean like shit's just gonna come easy to you, but it might be easier to wake up and do a job that you care for. And yeah, that's just where I'm at. I don't know. Sometimes I just ramble, but made it a goal of mine to put out some more content and more videos, and not everything has to be perfect. You just gotta care about it and want to do it. So that's where I'm at. Best of luck if you're on a similar path. Hopefully some of this made some sense to you. And yeah, I encourage you, because I've had such a, mental battle necessarily, I guess. Not necessarily like a mental battle, but just I've had a lot of time and thought the last like month or two about what I want out of my next job or career, or like the thing that will give me structure and financial like stability in my life. And I just want to care about it. Like, I just really want to care about it. And yeah, that's that.